Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking this time out of your Saturday night to join Danny and I. We will most likely be doing Spirit Box or Chitty Chat or both. If Danny can't join me due to his health, then we may have another special guest on, or you guys will have to listen to me talk. I hope you guys enjoy the show. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Please leave a like on this video. And while you're waiting, if you would be so kind to share this video out, Danny and I would greatly appreciate it. Sit back, enjoy the show.
Uh-huh.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Let's
It's
see.
like my
Hi,
little
Dan.
intro.
Hi, Dan. Hi, little pup. Hi, Terry. Hi, Christine.
Thank you,
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Christine. Um, I'm getting really trying to get the lux here with the live streams here, trying to be professional. So I think it's working, eh?
I guess so. I don't know.
I
Only thing
don't know.
I'm professional. Only thing I'm professional at is drinking coffee. So
Uh-huh.
I'm a professional coffee drinker.
Professional coffee drinker. All righty. But I like it because I think it gives some people time to get into, and we're not just sitting here like, "Durr." So it works. How's everybody today? I hope you all are having an awesome Saturday. Hi, Pan. How are you? Good to see you.
Hi, Dan. Mhm.
We are probably gonna do some the spirit box, but Danny's gonna have it in his ears. So you guys, if you don't like the noise, you don't have to worry because you're not gonna hear any of that. Oh, great. Okay, I will send it to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Yes. Um, I will do that.
So, anybody got anything new and cool coming up? Anything happening?
Oh, you like it? Thank you, Diane. This was, um, it's just a long mess. Like I can't do anything with this straight long mess. So it's just like this. Hey, lumberjack Christine, how are you, sweetheart?
Hi, my lumberjack with fishnet stockings. How are you?
She has the axe, and I'm supposed to have the fishnets.
Well, she's had the fishnets ever since I knew her, so too
Hi,
bad.
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. Yeah, so.
It was so unreal to learn. I can't wait to look at it. Um, all right, guys. Well, what do you have coming up, Danny, on your channels? I know you're going live Sunday before Mary.
I'm going live on Sunday. Uh, Can't remember what I was going to talk about though. I have a little thing I want to talk about to do with new investigations and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about uh, things you need when you're first starting out, like what you really need, because there's so many gadgets and things that people go nuts trying to figure out.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't need that much. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. Um, what else? I don't know. I'll figure out what else I'm gonna talk about that
Mhm.
day, but mostly tomorrow I'm just talking about that. Um,
Well,
so on
that'd be
that
good.
channel,
I remember I got all the gadgets, spent a lot of money, and half of them didn't even work, you know?
yeah.
So I
So
was
I'm
annoyed.
just gonna talk about the stuff that I used. When I started the paranormal investigating side. Um, Before that, I didn't usually use anything.
Hi,
Like
Stephanie.
like hey Steph, when I was doing it, Monday to Friday for work, whatever. I never used any gadgets or anything, because I didn't need it. You know, like I go into a place, uh, this one place where I walked into, I had to go to this one hotel. Uh, well, no, not really a hotel, more like apartment complex. Not really a hotel per se. It was kind of like a hotel, but people rented by the month, right? It was that sort of a deal. Anyway, when I got there, because I was called in because of all the stuff going on, and I walked into the lobby, and it was decent temperature, right? So I said, okay, and I got myself prepared to go and check out these different places. I went back outside, came back inside, and I was only out there well, I went to the vehicle to get a couple of things. Anyway, I was only out there for 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Come back in, and you could see frost on the handrails going up the stairs.
Oh no.
There was literal frost on the bloody stairwell, right? I'm like, oh, this could be fun. But so like with doing the job side of things, I didn't have to record nothing. I didn't have to um show anybody anything or whatever. I see the spirit, I talk to it, do whatever blessings and things I had to do. So I've never had the experience of investigator per se, like go out and to be a paranormal investigator or whatever.
Yeah.
I was just
Well,
doing my
I'm
damn job.
assuming though on your jobs, you still brought like protection stuff.
Hmm. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But on the like I still use the same protection today and I still do the same things I've always done, right? But at that time I didn't need to tape nothing. I didn't need to record nothing. I didn't need to do anything. And the only time I did, like say I went to a site, and sometimes you got to clarify if it's what it is, right? So, I'd go there with my reel to reel. we didn't have we didn't have cassette tapes even when I started. It was just reel to reel and a bunch of stuff like that. So, to record evidence for to figure out like what's actually here and stuff like that. But it was all for um, checking the place, right? Like it wasn't for someone to see sort of a deal. It wasn't like I
Right.
had to do this for that. I had to do it so I knew what I was walking into the next time I came back, right?
Right.
So, you know, I built EM pumps and I had my reel to reel, I had my dowsing rods, I had, all my gadgets and gadgets, right? That I used for the job. And I would record what I'd need to do for the job, right? And then we take it back, and me and the group, I just call it the group, the old guard, whatever. We
Mhm.
used to look at everything and analyze everything and figure out, like what is it there? Is it a human? Is it an in between? Is it, like what is it, right? So, I mean, there was a lot of that kind of stuff, but no investigating, like investigators, right? Like it wasn't it wasn't anything like that. It was pretty much a serious thing, and of course we had a little bit of fun and joked a little bit here and there and stuff because that's just my nature. But then I guess 15 years ago, um, I started to actually investigate. Like as a hobby, right? Because I was so stressed out at work. Um, like you go to a place and you're doing your investigation. Now you're responsible to try to help the people that you're there for. And you're responsible to make sure the kids are safe. And you're responsible for dealing with the spirit and finding out if it's actually a mean, you know, dick, or if it's just someone that's confused and upset, needs to move on, or if it's something entirely different. So you're kind of responsible for a whole lot of shit, and that's heavy on you. Like that's a real major stress, um, to go into these places and try to figure out, does it just need a blessing, or do you need to do a full house cleanse, or do you need to do a partial exorcism, like a house exorcism, or do you need to, whatever. And so there was lots of stuff that you had to consider, lots of work. Lots of times it was scary. I mean, you'd be scared shitless because of something that just happened, but you can't show that emotion. You can't um, let the entity know that it even bothered you. So you had to have this um, basic wall up and this shield up against all that kind of stuff, right? So it was like you go in there and you gotta check your shit outside. You know what I mean? Like stow all your shit outside because when you're going inside, you can't have any crap. You got to make sure you're cleansed. You got to make sure your mind is free and your thoughts are free, and you can't have any emotion in there, right? So you got to learn to stow your shit outside, you know, before you go into that situation. So in so many different ways, doing the job, and 55 years is a long time to do any job,
Yeah.
but I mean, very, very stressful. So, um, about 15 years ago, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go do it for fun. And I'm going to go see what evidence I can catch to show people, just for shits and giggles. And I'm not responsible for nothing, you know? All I'm going to do is go in there, meet the happy spirits, talk to them. If there's someone bad there, I'll say, piss off, I ain't dealing with you. And just deal with the good stuff and have a good time. So, and that's what I did. And it became a very good um, stress relief for me. I mean, what else can I do to relieve the stress of the paranormal? Go hit a punching bag? Well, how the hell is that going to help in the paranormal, right? It's not. So I had to, I was starting to get at that point, because with my job, there wasn't very many jobs that were pleasant, right?
Right.
Like people don't call the Druid Association or the Shaman Association or the diocese because they're enjoying their hunting, you
Right.
know? So there wasn't very many pleasurable, let's say, investigations, right? So it was really starting to taint me. I was starting to feel tainted on investigating. Like, I'm getting tired of this shit. Like, I had to start to enjoy the good side of it as well, because when you're surrounded by that type of negativity, and by this time it's been 30, 35 years that I've been dealing with everyone else's shit, right? That I still have, of course, at home. I mean, I still had Astro and Shakara, and I got all the good spirits and shit running around my place, right? But that was the only place that I experienced the good ones, or the happy-go-lucky spirits and stuff like that, right? So
Right.
I
Oh,
was
yeah,
getting
that's what we're
very
going to call Astro, happy-go-lucky.
well compared to everybody else, he is. But anyway, um, but I never had I never had any experiences uh with the job basically that was just for fun, right? So I was really starting to get to the point where I just didn't give a shit anymore. I didn't want to do it anymore, you know. But I've had a list. At that point, when I was deciding whether I wanted just to quit, you know, I had a list of over 580 cases where children were still involved that I needed to get to, right? So I'm like, well, how can I not help these kids and how can I not help these people? Because I mean, some of them were really nasty and some of them were ain't. But so what I did was I brought it down to like 150 cases and I gave different people different cases. I knew they could handle it, so why, bother me with it? And so I got it down to the main case. I thought, and I said, well, okay, as soon as I'm done these, that's it. I'm going to retire, right? Yeah, I was around 35 years or whatever in the business. But then I started doing the other investigation, like just for myself, like having fun going out, uh, doing my investigations and stuff and things like that. Like the first one, I went to an old, if I remember right, it was old grain elevator. I won't say what name, but I remember which one it was now. But I went to this grain elevator, right? So I'm doing an investigation. I go up by these conveyor belts, you know. So I'm up there and I'm doing this investigation, just for fun, sort of a thing. And this guy says, "Hey," I says, "What?" He says, "Watch your step." I says, "What?" He says, "Watch your step." I says, "Why?" He says, "You won't like the next one you take." And I says, "What?" And I looked down and there was like this cloth on the floor. So I grabbed the corner of the cloth and I pulled it, to the side. And I looked down and there was a 150-foot drop.
Whoa.
Okay. It was a grain bin, right? But the guy, whoever was on shift last, forgot to put the grate down. So had I taken that extra step, I would have been done. I would have been a ghost. I wouldn't have to look for them. So I turn and I go, "Hey, thanks." And there's nobody there, right? I'm looking around, like, where the hell did he go? Right? And then it dawned on me, the guy was never there. You know what I mean? So I laughed and I grabbed the grate. I put the grate over the hole, right? And I started walking around. I see him again, and he's at the far end of the conveyor belt, sitting there taking a swig of whiskey. And I says, "How you doing?" He goes, "Well, I'm all right." I says, "Oh, thanks for the warning." He says, "Well," he says, "I had to warn you." And I said, "Well, why'd you have to warn me?" He says, "Well," he says, "look it." He says, "If you become a ghost," and this is what he said to me, okay? Which it's one of those things that would it stays in your mind forever, right? Anyway, this was his explanation. He says, "Well, it's not that I liked you or anything." He says, "But if you become a ghost, then you're going to know where all my stash of whiskey is, and then you're going to start drinking my whiskey, and where am I going to get my whiskey from?" And then he started laughing, right? So anyway, this guy worked there for years and years, but he had an accident on the. I found out he had an accident on the conveyor belt itself, right? Um, he was doing work on it, and he had a red tag on the belt because he was changing something in the belt, the strapping in the belt in the bottom. Well, somebody turned the damn belt on, and his arm was inside the strap, and it took it out from the shoulder, and he bled to death within seconds. He died right there on the spot. And because they didn't look at the tag to see if it was okay to turn on or not, right? But he said at first he was very angry and he started causing problems for people, because of it, obviously. But then after a while, he started to realize it was an accident and he stopped being such an arse. But now he feels he has to stay there to help people and warn people to make up for the way he acted, uh, for the first couple of years or whatever, right? So anyway, that was my first case, and I was told I can't die because I might drink his booze. So so that guy always stuck out in my mind. What
Yeah,
a thing! Oh, it's not
but
that. Huh?
when Danny does become a ghost, that's the first place he's going. Hey, dude,
Hey,
can I
dude,
have a drink with you?
I'm here to drink with you, buddy. But yeah, so the first that and that was just weird. and he was laughing really hard when he was saying it. Like he was quite funny about it. But um, and so that stuck with me, like that interaction I had with this guy, you know. And then I did a few more and a few more and a few more, and I kept meeting these people, and they were hilarious, and they were just good-natured people, right? So I started to be less and less tainted um, towards doing investigations and stuff. And I got to the point where I was really having a good time investigating with all these people, right? And doing all these things. And then, I don't know, 5 or 6 years went by or whatever. I can't remember, maybe a little longer. Uh, my son, Georgie Blaine, he says to me, he said, Dad, he said, why don't we do a investigation team? You know, I said, what the hell are you talking about? He goes, paranormal investigating. I went, what? He goes, Dad, you're a paranormal investigator. And I went, I am? And, like I never thought of it as paranormal investigating, right? So I said, well, what are we going to call it? Chasing Bone Inspectors? He goes, perfect. And then that's how that all came to be. But yeah.
See
Good
that?
evening, Charlie.
Charlie came in, Debbie came in,
How's
Mary,
Debbie?
Christy.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Christy.
I
Hi,
think I
Steph.
saw everybody else. Kelly came in, and if you didn't see her.
Hi, Kelly. Yeah. So for me, that's when, I decided that I had to do something, which worked out good because I end up doing the job for another 20 years or so. Right? But I was going to quit 20 years before I did.
Right.
But then I thought, I can't keep being so tainted towards the spirit world. I got to do something that's going to make me um, feel like it's not
Right.
all bad, like, I
Yeah.
didn't
And
want
maybe
to
you'll
feel
run
all bad.
across some good ones while you're
Yeah.
doing
So,
job too.
and I did lots and lots and lots and lots. So it was really nice.
There you go. Um, well, and then they started to get to know you, so they probably talk to each other like, don't fuck with that guy, man. That guy's nice, and he talks to you, and he brings you oranges. Don't fuck with him.
Actually, one place, where was that? Uh, Grand Beach. It was in Grand Beach. It was a bakery there, and the bakery was really haunted bad. It was just a little bakery in Grand Beach, Manitoba, and oh, it was a lovely place. It's Grand Beach. It's by Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's beautiful, wonderful beach, and the people that live in that area, so nice, so cool, you know. But I got the case where, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it interested me, this case. So I went to the bakery, and I think I think it was called Rosie's Bakery, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, I went there, and what it ended up being was the original owner was still there and was pissed off that the product coming out wasn't as good as it should have been, sort of a deal, right? Something along that line. But anyway, so I went there and started doing the checking it out and everything else, and I finally come across this one, and we chit chatted, and I said, look, you know where's your old recipes then? Because these people are doing their best trying to keep the restaurant going. They kept your name. They won't change it. They're trying to do an honorable job for you. So if you're not happy with the way they're doing stuff, I mean, you can't tell. I used to bake, and I got my recipes still. I says, you can't tell me you don't have the recipes. You know. So this spirit walked over to these cupboards that were in the back room, and the door obviously these people never even been in that room because I mean it was just like a small closet, maybe, like a little bit bigger than what a closet would be, maybe 6 feet by 6 feet, right? But you open the door and the door hinges all squeaked and then it was dusted up like like this. Anyway, I found this box in there. So I brought the box out and I was telling the people, well, I think this is the recipes, of the store. And they said, well, that would be so cool because people keep coming here for these certain items and they say it's not the same, right? So anyway, they took it and they looked at it and everything else and they changed a few things and stuff. Well, I was there for like, and I ended up staying at this one place for like 3 or 4 days just for a vacation sort of deal. But by the time I left there, I decided I'd go in and just grab a couple of buns for the road, right? Take off. So I go in there, and as soon as I walk in, the new owners look at me and say, "Hey, thanks a lot, dude." And I said, "For what?" Business is picked up. Everyone's saying how the food tastes like it used to, and everybody's happy, right? And so they said, here's some, they said, what do you want? I said, well, I just want to grab a couple of buns and, because I'm heading out, eh? So they gave me 6 of these buns, homemade buns. They're so nice. Anyway, they gave me these 6 buns and I grabbed them and I said, well, thank you. How much? And they said, no, 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 no. See you later, buddy. I said, okay, thanks. And as I turned, I seen this old lady, Rosie. She was sitting on like the window had a flat thing and then there was the window pane. I looked at her and there was this tear.
Mm.
She was crying, you know. So, and she came over, and I think it was probably one of the first times I ever really felt a ghost hug me. Like she gave me this big, big hug. And yeah, so after that, I couldn't be tainted no more.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
was, she
Danny
was
is gonna do on Sunday. Tell you about how he first started investigating. And what Debbie said, can you imagine when it's your time to cross over, Danny, how many spirits will show up that remember you?
Yeah, there'll be a few, hopefully the good ones. There's just a few bad ones that are going to remember me too.
Uh-huh. Astro will still kick their butt. Mm-hmm.
I went to this arena one time. Speaking of that, in this arena and what you were saying, but don't mess with him sort of a deal. I went to this arena because they kept saying there was this hot dog vendor, you know, and everybody kept seeing this hot dog vendor, but then when they turned to get a hot dog, there was nothing there, right? Because it was a guy just doing his job sort of a deal, right? So anyway, I went to this arena. Um, and I start looking around, whatever. So finally, I run into this hot dog vendor, right? So I walked up and started talking to him, and just as I start talking to him, like getting ready to talk to him, this other spirit comes in, and it looked rough, like like a ruffian, He started walking towards me, and he had this snorty look on his face, like I pictured him breathing smoke out his nose and his eyes being red, sort of a deal, right? He started walking towards me, and the hot dog guy, that's what he said. He turned around and says, hey, you better stop. And this guy looked at him, didn't say nothing, just looked at him. He says, you know who that is? He'll choke slam you straight to hell. He says, don't mess with him. And then the guy, poof, he was gone, right? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah. So me and the hot dog man shared a ghost hot dog. And we sat there talking about the hockey games and all the stuff. And then the damn Bowie driver and all this other stuff that they used to hang out and do stuff, eh? And so I had a really good day just hanging out with this guy, just doing stuff. And so I said, well, I says, why is everybody so nervous with this guy, right? Like, 'cause this guy's really friendly, real nice guy. So then I reported to the owners of this little arena. I reported to the owners of this little arena that the hot dog guy was just a friendly guy that used to work there, and he's still working there. And he's never going to harm anybody or anything. He's very friendly, very nice guy. I told him, I says, there is one ruffian here, but the hot dog guy keeps him in check. So, I don't think you have any serious problem to worry about. So they said, oh, good, good. So they were relieved with that. But yeah, so that was another one of my. I really enjoyed that one too. That guy was funny. So,
Molly came in, and
hi,
Diane's
Molly.
here.
And who?
Diane.
Oh, hi, Diane. Well, I said hi, Diane, before.
Oh, way back up. Yep. um. Oh, guys, Monday I do have Monday. I got it together, and it's actually up there. You could hit the notification to notify you. Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I went through almost every single one of my paranormal ones that I knew I caught something, and took out the clips of what I caught, and um made a video of all caught on camera stuff. And there's some disembodied voices thrown in there. I didn't really do EVPs unless what I caught was while I was doing EVPs. Other than that, I have a video already of like my favorite EVPs, so I didn't put in that stuff. So it's really just visual catches. So that be premiere on Monday. So I hope you guys will join me because that's really cool. I went through this one video, and as I was going through the video, I realized that I did a birthday exploration with my two best friends at the time when I was in Long Island. My two best guy friends, Marco and Mike, and we went to Kings Park. That's where they took me for my birthday. Because of course, what did I want to do for my birthday? I wanted to investigate somewhere. So they took me to Kings Park, uh, and we were in the buildings right around where I lost Danny supposedly. And they went in the buildings. I didn't go in the building. I stayed outside, and I did EVPs and walked around, and I showed you all these abandoned houses that were on there that I didn't even know existed and stuff. But they were in the building, and I thought I caught everything that they caught, while they were in there, mostly orbs and a disembodied voice. Well, the part where the disembodied voice was, I guess I was so, when I cut out the part and whatever, I was so intrigued about the disembodied voice and the fact that it wasn't Marco because he was filming at the same time at the other side and whatever, that I didn't realize that when he panned the camera, he caught a spirit, and it was little. So I'm thinking it was a little girl walking out of the doorway. And I was like, I didn't see that before. So that was pretty cool. So that's a new catch that I didn't even know I caught. That I put in that video. So yeah, and of course, hey, yo baby blondie, how are you, sweetheart? That's Yo baby blondie is part of the PPR team. If you don't know her, she does great videos. I got jealous, and I got myself a pink one too. I believe her name is Tanya. So don't be mad. We're twins now. But anyway, check out her video. I saw that she had a haunted doll, and that's how I saw that she had a pink EMF meter. So definitely click on her and check out her videos. I think almost everybody's blue. Actually, if someone could do me the favor Oh, I know Debbie's good with links. Debbie, can you click on your baby and throw her link down for me? Or if PPR is in there, still throw her link, please. You're very welcome. And I hope that I think Dustin gave you my messenger. So if you want to read cards with me next Wednesday, I'd love to have you. And then everybody can meet you in person. Um, she does cards too. So I'm going to have her as a special guest card reader one of these days, whenever she can come up. So that'd be cool. Um, I just heard you tell about your ghost hug, Danny. I've been hugged by my mama and brother when they visited after they passed. It is really something else I'll never forget. Yep.
Amen. Yeah, I hear you. That's nice. Yeah, I've had plenty of ghosts. Like I felt them shake my hand. You know, and I've had other even before that. I've had ghosts that gave me a hug, but this one, for some reason, the I think more than anything, it was the emotion in the hug. You know, like I really felt the hug, like not just
Right.
physical, but the emotion behind that hug. And it knocked me on my ass. I mean, it was something that I'll never forget. So Danny, I'm going to add you to my publicity. I don't know what that means. Watch list, giving you support. Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Tanya, yeah, I was. Okay, Tanya.
Arr. Hey, Boomer Buddy, how you doing, brother? Hi, Mary.
Oh, thank you so much, Debbie, for dropping her channel. And there's Boomer's D Live. There you go. Now everybody's all shouted out. Yes, sirree. I haven't gotten it. I'm sorry, but I've been busy. So hopefully I didn't miss it. Yes, definitely emotion behind it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, if not, I'll message Justin just to drop it again. Because I know sometimes I chat so much with my cousin Mary in here that sometimes I go, I gave you the link. And she's like, I know, but I can't find it now because it's all the way up there because we were chatting for 2 hours. I was like, fine. You know. I will never go back to D Live. That's what I said. And today I went there just to say hello to Boomer. And I had all these like lemon shit. So I was like, here, have a lemon, have a diamond, have a ice cream. Here you go. So I could get rid of them. Here's my old pictures that I have, like stickers that like are 100 years old, you know.
Oh, Debbie, thank you.
This week,
So
possibly. Oh, okay.
if you guys got any questions or got anything you want me to chit chat about, that I will do that. But I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. You know what Danny's doing, guys. I love these things. I really do. Yep. Or maybe this one. Wait. Coffee break. I know Danny's story's good. The old coffee break. That's right. I picked these funny ones for when Danny and I stream. You're able to make now in StreamYards this brand, it's called. And you can make different ones and do a pull down so it's always ready for your next stream. So I have one for the Danny and Christina show, one for, my Divination Wednesday now. I made one for Mary's and I stream, and then I made a whatever, whenever and whatever one. So it's funny. Um, Next week. Okay. I'm going to put it on the calendar. I love my coffee too. And I made coffee right before the stream, and I'm like, I said, don't make a big one because it always gets cold because you're yapping. But this time Danny yapped. If I knew that, I would have made a bigger coffee.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, yes. That's a good idea, Danny.
What's that?
If we could get Danny to use the cartoon thing that I use, or, teach him how to use it. They love your stories so much they're like, write a book. I'm like, Danny would never write a book, but he can make little cinemas maybe of each little thing using the cartoons. That'd be so cool. Oh, if you want, I could do them. Yeah, I could put it on my channel though. It will be a new series. Danny's the old man stories. I'll call and then I'll animate them. Okay, sounds good, Tanya. Yes. Is that what we should call them, guys? I could probably do little cartoon ones and make a new series. On Thursdays, I could do that. Um, the Thursday series, the old man one. Yes, we have the best here. We have the best little community. The best. Not only do all the ones that do content have really good content, but they also like are such good supporters. Like we have a fabulous community. So,
Yeah, we definitely got a good community, that's for sure.
yeah, the best. So, and I know PPR said that he'll have me up one day. And I'm like, Justin, you've been telling me this for a year now. You don't like me. But then I just popped up the other day, but it wasn't like, it was an impromptu, so it was only me and him and maybe two or three people in the chat, just chitty chatting. But I'm waiting for the big interview, you know.
There you go.
Yes, we do want to. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, there's Danny's channel. Debbie just dropped it. So if you don't know Danny, um, he hasn't been doing as much paranormal because he's training for strongman, if anybody didn't know. So he has a strongman channel that he works on mostly, but you can he has great videos on there. So check out the older ones. I mean, some of the paranormal investigations. Find the ones that say the haunted room. When he first did the haunted room, those two videos, were they live streams? Yeah, they might be live streams. Oh, so good. And so and he has a lot of the teaching ones on there, so he'll teach you how to make like spirit rods and stuff like that. So if you um forgot that Danny has all that older videos and haven't seen them, Who Wants to Be a Paranormal Investigator, where he teaches you all that stuff, is awesome. So you can go and check that out. And like I said, for whoever wasn't in the room, Monday night, my best paranormal catches will be on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a premiere, so you guys can chat and you can ask me questions too on them. And so it's like an hour and 15 minutes. But of course, if you just can stop by and say hello, I'd greatly appreciate it. We hit 1,000 uploads on Wednesday. So thank you guys so much, because if nobody was watching, I wouldn't be uploading. So thank you so much. And we're about 210 hours away from the semi monetization. So amen to that. Hopefully by next week. Um, we'll have that. And then, I could maybe get a super chat. Somebody could buy me a coffee or Somebody can be a member of the channel. I won't make those expensive memberships, so don't worry, guys. And we're gonna do myself. I will do like
Hugs,
member.
Abby, hugs, pup.
Hey, Evie, much love to you. Um, I put it everywhere. I put it on Mary's channel, Danny's channel, the chat in. Sorry, I must have forgot to click on you because I sent people it too. Um, we didn't get to the spirit box though yet, Evie. Um,
Well, where the strongman channel is concerned, I put up in the what do you call that, the playlist or whatever.
mhm,
Because 2 years ago, not quite two, 18 months ago, I retired my wheelchair. Basically, um, 4 or 5 years ago, whatever it was, I don't remember. But I got up to 503 pounds. I was in the wheelchair. I had a lot of physical problems and a lot of medical issues, and I still have them. But anyway, I was stuck in the wheelchair, and my dad, when I got put in the wheelchair, my dad was very upset and said, "You gotta get out of this wheelchair before I die." So I said, "Okay, I promise. I'll lose weight, start training for strongman, and then maybe sometime I'll enter a novice competition just for you." And he said, "Okay, perfect." So I started doing training. I used rubber bands and I did the soup can boogie and I did all these other little things. So it shows you from how I started and everything, where what I was doing and everything else. Then I got to the point around 18 months ago. Um, I had lost 250 pounds. I was able to do most of my exercising standing up, so I retired my wheelchair, put it in storage. Haven't seen it since. And it's all full of dust, and that's where it's going to stay. But anyway,
that's right.
I started walking with forearm crutches, and I can walk 5 miles now with my crutches, and I can walk 3 city blocks with no crutches. So hopefully someday I can not even use those after that. But anyway, so I've been training and training and training. Last 18 months, been working my ass off. And April the 20th, there's a competition I might be entering, and there's another one 2 months later. So that's basically where it is so far with the strongman stuff. Um, Trying to get there. So we'll see what happens.
That's right. I just threw in the link, guys, for the premiere on Monday. If you guys want to um, hit the notification to get notified on that. Yeah, right, Kelly? And I was in the middle of saying something before that I wanted to finish my thought, but Danny started talking. I didn't want to interrupt him, and now the thought is gone.
Put the link in for the
No,
premiere, and
I did that already, but there was something I was saying. Goddamn.
oh well, having a senior moment, I guess.
um, if I interrupted you and talked for 10 minutes, then you wouldn't remember what you were saying either. It's not a senior
Interrupt
moment.
me and
That
talk
happens
for
to
3 seconds. Yeah, you talk for 3 seconds, and I won't remember what I was saying.
mm-hmm. Anywho, um, yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, it will either come back to me or it won't. And then I'll watch this back and go, shit, that's what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, the memberships. I do remember now. So when 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 I do, they won't be expensive, but with the membership, I'm gonna do the private card readings and stuff, for members only kind of thing, and probably take you around the neighborhood and do like maybe little outdoorsy ones because now the summer's coming. Because I know a lot of you guys like seeing the neighborhood and stuff. Um, for members only, either live streams or videos. So, and then I'll also have where people can come up. Like I'll do the live stream private for members only, and then you guys can come up on the panel and like chitty chat, but it's not. for the whole world to see, and then you could ask questions or stuff like that. So I will be doing that with the memberships. So hopefully, hopefully by next week, these 200 hours, if I stream enough this week. So,
That's it.
Christina, stop sticking your tongue out. Hi, Carrie. Ta-da! I did it again. I said her name right.
Find the
See,
bell.
you were surprised I said her name right again. You were like,
Hmm, hmm.
If you read my comment, you would see Jack the Ripper had the least amount of kills. Shock, right? Oh my God, really? I will read your comment.
I added Yo-Yo Baby. I don't know what channel I'm on though. I don't know if I'm on Chasing Bones or Strongman, but I'll
Oh,
add you to the other channel that I'm not on after too.
after. Yeah, because I think we have everyone else. Everybody else is our regular peeps in here. Um, Aura lost plot now dancing. Think they up to something. Oh gosh. Hi Sandra, how are you? Welcome in, sweetheart. Thanks for
Hi,
coming.
Sandra.
So are you guys ready? Are you okay with doing some spirit box? Do you guys want spirit box? Do you want to ask the spirits questions or you want them to rest? You tell me. Although I think they're antsy because since I've got on here with Danny, they've been talking in my ear.
Well, I might be able to do it for a couple minutes, but we'll see. Gonna look and see if I can find all the stuff I need. I'll be right back.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, have fun. Yep. I told Danny I think they talk to us. Yeah. I told Danny maybe I'll try to test it out. Oh, thank you to Mary. Mary gifted me some lovely headphones. So that they're like noise cancellation ones, but they're the small ones, not the big ones. And they're small ones you put in and they're wireless. Of course, my son had to teach me how to use it because I have the cheapy dollar ones that, from the dollar store that you plug in. So, and I couldn't even find any of those when I wanted to the other day when we were on stream. Can you please ask if Bill is there and if he is asking to what? I will. I will do that, Christine. Have you checked your? I tested them on the phone, but I didn't test them on, with the stream, um, because I'm still on my phone on the tablet, which is what I want to do, so that I can stream on the tablet and just put it there and not have to and then I could probably sit properly and all this stuff instead of being spun around all the time. So so I will test them, but. Um, yeah, that was nice of Mary. It was so I can listen to my EVPs. So to I said to Danny, maybe I'll try it, with the headphones in and listen to I can maybe try it on the Spirit app because I don't think the SB7 is wireless. I don't think you could set up the SB7 to wireless. Um, I think it takes regular headphone jacks though, so I might be able to test it out. I don't know. We're gonna try. Hi, Colleen. I didn't see you. How are you, sweetheart? I'm sorry. Have you been here a while? Did I miss you? I apologize for my rudeness. I was yapping, trying not to lose my thought again.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the sound off.
But Danny,
So,
can you wait, Danny? Can you wait 1 second? Because I really all of a sudden have to take a bathroom break. Is that okay?
Sorry, what?
I said, can you wait 1 second and talk to the peeps? Hi, Kathy, because I really have to go to the bathroom all of a sudden.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I'll be right back, guys.
Hi, guys. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Kathy. How are you? Hey, Smoking Joe. If I can't, I might have a hard time seeing what anyone is saying unless you type it in chat while she's gone. I can see sometimes, but it's hard time. Big hugs, Pop. Lots of love. How? So I'm gonna just put these. I can't hear anyway when these are in my ears, but I'm gonna shut. I shut the volume off too, just to make sure. I can't hear nothing. Not too worried about reading the shit because I gotta really have a hard time to see it anyway. So yeah. Uh, oh, there's brother Don. Hey, brother.
Oh, I left the mic on. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Um, Hi, Smoking Joe. Hi, Don. Don, long time no see. Scott, welcome in. Hey,
Hi,
Tiggs.
Scott.
Sorry, I
Hey,
ran
Tiggies.
to the bathroom break. The bathroom break. Wait, there you go. We were. I had to go there. I left Danny in charge of the helm.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna shut the volume off, and yeah, 'cause it's getting late.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, spirits. How are you?
Hello. Hello, everyone. We're here.
Okay. Christine has the first question for you. Christine wants to know if Bill's there.
Not yet.
Okay. Can you let me know when he's there?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Hi, Aura. I heard you were dancing around. Are you over there, Aura? Um.
I'm doing the water dance, whatever the hell that's about. Hello.
Oh, Aura, you need some rain? There you go.
Hi, Mary.
Diane sends love, and so does Mary.
Message for Debbie. Get well. Don't be sick. Debbie. Yeah. Oh, Tiggy. Hi, Tiggy.
Yeah, Scott, every Saturday.
Lumberjack. How are you, lumberjack?
Do,
Hello.
do you like spirits that I had Christine Ozzy and Christine Lumberjack put something at the end of their names so we could tell them apart?
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, spirits, did Scott do good on his interview?
What? Sorry. Blast. Who? Can you say again, please? Bill? Hello, Bill.
Oh, Bill, Christine
You gotta
really
watch
wants.
over Leanne.
Yeah,
Leanne?
Leanne.
Say it
Yeah.
again. Leanne. Leanne. You watching over Leanne? Of course. Okay. Of course. Okay. Loving wish is sent. Yeah, we want you to get better and feel healthy and get back to being you.
Debbie, that message is for you.
We're in your
Please.
corner and we're sending you good vibes.
There you go. Yeah, obviously you haven't been feeling well, Debbie. They said it twice that, they're hoping you're feeling better. Um, Sherry says she doesn't want any rain or a sweetheart.
Smoking Joe. Hi, Smoking Joe.
I do too, Kelly. Kelly says she loves talking to you guys. This is so fun. Kathy, Evie wants to know, Kathy, are you there and do you have any
Yeah.
tell Evie?
Well, we're very glad about that. Come back every Saturday for the On the Road show with the spirits. Guys, enough. She's happy. Okay, she's happy. That's good. She likes our road show. Okay, that's good. That's good. Who likes your road show?
if you're
Kelly?
if,
What?
if your headache's right here, Scott, Spirit's trying to send you message like if it starts here, but third eye kind of, but it always radiates and it lands right here. And when we're doing spirit box, that's always where it lands. Or Colleen said you could send her the rain.
Oh, Banshee. What about Banshee? Banshee. We like Banshee. We like Banshee. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Banshee's pretty good peoples.
Luna says she has a new device for you guys to try out with lights. Would you test it out for her? Yep. And that's
Huh?
exactly what it is. Someone trying to talk to you, Scott.
Would you? Okay, have to remind me about this because I want to know what the hell they're talking about. They said, sure, fine. Would you like us to fetch the ball, roll over, and play dead too?
That's for
And
you,
there's a whole
Mary, and your
shitload of
life.
laughter.
That's for you, Mary, and
Everyone's
your
laughing.
life. Buttons in. She says hello.
Hi, Drew. Hi, Drew. Hey, Buttons. Yeah, Buttons is here. Drew's here.
So Debbie wants to know: is she going to get
2 days.
feeling? b-
2 days.
Okay, 2 days.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Willow. It'll be nice in 2 days.
Oh, it will be nice in 2 days. That's for you, Sherry. And then Debbie wants to know: is she gonna get to be feeling better soon?
We're gonna help.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you'll be good.
See that, Debbie? They're looking out for you. Thank you for coming to the show, guys. Sorry, I'll go at 9.
Drew.
Oh, okay, Drew.
Drew's my buddy.
Hello to Stephen
So,
and
yeah,
David. If you came with Drew.
she came up to my tower and she visited, and she was very polite and respectable. She's my buddy.
Oh, you got a new buddy, Drew, from the tower.
She's
Smoking.
welcome anytime at my tower, whatever the hell that is.
Smoking Joe wants to know: do you have any messages for her? Anything she should know?
Well, no, you finally got off your ass and on your feet and you're doing things again and trying to find a spark, so we got nothing to say. What
Well, you're doing
the
good
hell are you
then,
talking
Joe.
about now?
You're going in the right direction. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Oh, hi, Mr. Wallace. Is that you from the tower, Mr. Wallace? How are you? Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Okay, someone's laughing. Okay. Well, how many people do you know own a tower? And then there's really deep chuckle.
And June Bugs is my mom. Oh, is Kelly's mom there?
Good job. Doing good.
She's doing good. Awesome. Um, S- Spirits, did you answer Scott on how his interview went? Colleen.
We heard twice. He's good.
Oh, they said you're good, Scott. See that? What about Tiggs's mom? Is Tiggs's mom there? Thank you, Debbie. As soon as I figure out how to change mine, I want to add you. I think I have to turn on my computer for that because it doesn't let me do it on the phone anymore. Change like my channels that I want up there.
Donnie? What about Donnie? Donnie's going to be looking for a new house.
Well, there you go, Donnie.
but it will be cool.
It's going to be better than this one.
About 8 weeks. Okay.
In about eight.
Random much, guys?
Uh,
Danny? Yeah.
oh, um,
Her little feet were going, "Bup, bup, 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 bup," and she couldn't. It was so funny. What are you talking about?
oh, Luna says she needs a house. How long is it going to be?
One's opening in 9 weeks, whatever that's about.
One's opening. There you go. Just go get one in 9 weeks. What's wrong with you, Mary?
It's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Colleen wants to know if Danny and I are really related because, the AI app made us look alike. Oh, there you go, Kelly.
Okay. Say that again, because I don't understand that at all. Okay, hell no. That would be like two peas in a pod, and you just don't pollute the garden like that. Whatever the hell that is.
All right, guys. So we don't need a DNA test. Kelly wants to know, is she going to go back to work full time or part time as a hygienist? Hi, Doris. Hi, Eli.
Well, that's pretty specific. 30 hours a week.
30 hours a week, Kelly. So that's part time, I guess. Well, it's close. It's a little more than part time, less than full time. Um,
Wait, wait. Oh no. Wait. It's true. I see him. That boy ain't right. Oh, that
yeah,
must be
yeah, Eli's
Eli's here.
there.
Hey, Eli. Yeah, that
Hi,
boy ain't right,
Derby. How
Spence. You
are
got that
you?
right. Yeah, that boy ain't right. Amen to that.
Welcome in, Derby.
Donnie. Ha 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 ha. 190 maybe. Oh, hell. I have no idea.
Do you have any messages for Eli?
No. What? He's not allowed where? In Ontario. Oh, why? Oh, that's got to be for Eli. Pizza shortage. He's not allowed in Ontario
You're not
because of
allowed to
pizza
go to
shortages.
Danny's area for there's a pizza shortage. Oh, Derby, we'll send you lots of
There will
prayers.
be.
Everyone, if you could add Derby to your prayer list and your candle lightings, that would be awesome. Doris wants to know, am I going to get better soon?
Yeah.
Yep, that was it for you.
Now you have Yes, you have lots to do. Things will be fine.
Oh, there you go, Doris. You have lots of do to do. Things are going to be fine. Prayers for Derby. Prayers keep Christine's sister Leanne and
Doris,
in your
love and
prayers.
hugs for Doris. Doris, get in here.
Yes.
Hey, Doris, how you doing?
Because they lost everything in a fire, and prayers to Sherry. She lost her godmom.
We're we're watching. Hi, Donnie. Hi, Donnie.
I do it now. Got
Hey,
okay.
spirits are starting to get all squiggly on me here.
I'll take a break. Tell him take a
Uh,
break.
okay, guys, I'm gonna have to take a break.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, spirits. Yeah, I take a break.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'll be able to do any more today. Might have to wait till next week,
Well,
but we
good night,
will. We'll
spirits.
see. We'll see how I'm doing because I'm kind of tired. Okay. Tell everybody good night from the spirits.
Good night.
Oh, and thank you from the spirits.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk at you later.
And prayers for Mary too, because Mary's
Bye.
family lost an uncle. Is your cat alive, Scott? Currently?
No.
No.
Hello? Oh, try again.
What?
Okay. There. Couldn't hear for a minute.
Oh, I lost my dominoes cards. Eli. Um,
You're welcome, Eddie.
yes. Oh, okay. So, um, Scott asked a question. This is for you. Is my cat a spirit guide? She follows me everywhere around the house. Yet the cat, I believe, is alive still. So it could still be, I guess, like a familiar, people say.
It could be a familiar.
Yeah,
If it's still alive, it's a familiar. If it
right.
passes, it's a guide.
Right. So that's what it is. It's a familiar.
Uh,
That's what I thought, but I said I better ask the king of
there's
the
no
king of
king.
paranormal.
That is the spirits over at Pups that started all that, calling me the king. So I just got to the point I don't argue anymore because.
Good to know. There you go, Scott. I'm gonna get you a little crown that says King of Paranormal, and you can wear it on your live streams.
Not a chance. I ain't that arrogant.
Or it will be a baseball cap with a picture of a crown that says King of Paranormal. Yes.
I won't wear that either. Thanks, though.
I lost my mind when I got banned from Domino's. Oh God. I can imagine. What'd you do at Domino's that you got banned, Eli? The king has left the building.
I was asked once if coffee was good for sex life, and I said, hell no, kept me awake all night. But
I ate all the cheesy bread. Oh man. Oh, Debbie said, could you give a little fast description of the familiar when the animals are alive still?
What?
Debbie wants you to give a description difference, I guess, of spirit guide to familiar when the animal is still living.
Well, the difference between an animal spirit guide and a familiar?
Yeah.
A familiar is more like you teach each other, and it's more like a buddy, someone to hang out with. And the familiar will warn you of upcoming events and stuff that you need to be prepared for. That sort of a deal. Where a spirit guide is there to teach you things, and you're more of a student than you are a buddy buddy. Familiars are more like buddy buddies. They can do the same jobs, obviously, but a familiar is someone that's like a friend. Not that, animal spirits aren't friends, obviously, but it's just the relationship wise, eh?
Right.
An animal spirit is always worried about what's in your best interest, even if you're not,
Right.
right? That's basically the difference. And a familiar would go, an animal would say something like, "Oh, don't do that. No, 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 don't do that." And your familiar will go, "Well, that's Danny." So that's the difference.
Right.
That's pretty much it. I mean, and familiars obviously can be alive, whereas spirit animal,
Can as a
spirit
spirit.
totem is a spirit, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's why she sleeps next to my leg at night, everywhere. She's always with you, Scott. Yep.
Yep.
Like witches always have their familiar, which
Yeah.
is usually like a black cat or a cat of sorts, you know.
Could be a cat, could be anything. Could be a crow, could be a raven, could be a cat, could be an owl, could be a water buffalo, could be a hippopotamus. I don't know. Whatever they choose to have as a familiar.
Right. A water
We'll be
buffalo.
right back.
Okay. I wondered that too because I've always had his logo. He made me and I'm going to change it, but he popped in my head and I don't have the heart to change it. Oh, you can leave it up when you do other things, Drew. Like, well, me too, because my little circle that you see on YouTube, um, I just call him Sasquatch. Show Me Sasquatch made that for me. He's a friend. I used to always see him in Nez's studio when I went. I don't go there. She used to stream every day. Now she only streams basically the same days that like I'm streaming. Like she does like Saturday night and Sunday. And I have Saturday night with Danny here, and then I do Sunday with Mary. So I kind of keep missing her. I haven't seen her, but um he drew me the circle that I have, and I love it. But I still have my regular logo that like YouTube uses on the bottom of the videos and stuff. But I use his that I never change my circle. It will always be the picture. Can you can have a familiar spirit and in animal form too? Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I talked about it in my I did a whole little video about spirit animals and spirit guides and spirit familiars and stuff like that. Spirit wise. I didn't do it for the live animals. We were just talking about spirit animals. But so right. Right. So you could leave it like on YouTube,
Okay.
but change it on change the other ones. Like I said, you could just leave it as your you could put it as your circle on YouTube and leave it, and then just use the other a new logo for your like your witchy shops and stuff. And you
Come
have
back, pup.
two damn channels, so pick, you could use it for one channel and not the other. Like, you know.
What are you talking about?
The logo. She said some of the logo. She likes the logo that Sheriff had made her, but some of the apps like don't take that form. So I said, well, use it in some places and not others. Like I use the one Show Me Sasquatch as my circle, but my regular logo that my sister made me is on all my videos and stuff. Like, you know. Oh, Uncle Danny wanted to be told about the piece of equipment that you want to try out on the spirits. That's what Mary asked. Oh, okay. So you said remind me. Thank you, Kelly. Psh, I guess I am having those senior moments now. You asked when the spirit said, "Oh, sure, do you want us to like turn tricks and do all this stuff?" And you were like, "I want to know what this is about." Mary asked them. She said, "I have a new device and it has lights on it. Do you want to, use it for me?" And that was their answer.
Okay. Okay. So there it is, pissing around with Mary. Okay, got it.
Yeah, make Danny some logos for his channel. I should.
What?
I'm gonna make him a cartoony guy. I gotta make him a cartoon one.
What?
It's not from me this time, Tiggs. Danny, when I come out, I go into his speaker, and that's why you hear me twice.
Well, let me see. I'm not sure how that can happen, but I'll turn this down. Try now.
Um, I don't hear the echo now. Well, we know there's some AI pictures. Yeah, Christina. I showed him the one where he looked just like me. He's like, no, it must have used your picture. I go, I showed him twice. It used yours. Um, but if I put you as like in a female form, you look exactly like me. In the male form, you look like yourself. But if you take a female one, like a lady in the forest, it makes you look exactly like me. That's why they were like, no, ask the
Oh
spirits. You
shit!
guys are
If
related.
you're gonna make me look like a woman, that'd be one ugly bitch. Okay, so they can't use my face and my beard for a woman. It just wouldn't look right.
Well, they took off your beard and you looked like me, and that's why we were having a heart attack. We were like, wait, what the frick?
No, no. It wouldn't look like me at all. I'd be the ugliest woman on the planet.
No, no, because you look like me. What the fuck are you trying to say? Wait, I
I'm
need
saying
to.
they used your picture instead of my picture because they didn't want to burn their eyes out.
Oh, okay. Had to turn off my mic to curse for a second. No, no, Colleen, you take that right away. Oh gosh, she's giving away the secrets.
You know, what I gotta do? I'll tell you what, I'll get some boobs grafted to my back. I'll make 1 million. No.
I was kidding, Colleen. You had a great chest, Christine. So, Colleen, you're gonna put it back in because Danny with boobs. Yeah, we did one.
Let's get off of this transvestite bullcrap conversation here. Okay? I'm a guy, that's it. I'm not gonna be a girl, not even in a picture. Okay?
I was kidding. Golly.
You
It's all
know,
right.
when I was once a man trapped in a woman's body, but then mom gave birth and everything worked out just fine. Let's leave it alone.
There you
You
go.
know, leave it alone.
Hmm. Yeah, I was playing around with the apps. And now, because I was playing around with the apps, I got Mary, and you gave me a picture. Probably you shouldn't have did. No, I'm kidding. You look beautiful, by the way. I'm so I'll try to make like a little intro for every Thursday one, a different one, saying what we're gonna do, and I could put pictures of um you and me. Now I can see that.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, well, yeah, that'd be fun. Man, you left too early that night, Charlie. It's up there. You can go back and watch it, Charlie. It was great though. It really was good fun. And Jacoby was like, "I'm not. You're in trouble." I'm like, "Don't you dare tell him." But then anyway, I always say that, but I always end up telling Danny. I don't ever lie to him.
Hey,
Hey
Thor,
Thor,
long
how
time no
are you?
see.
Long time no
Thor,
see.
good to see you.
I hope you're doing well, Thor. Um, I don't think you would let me look at. No, I wouldn't. I've been in Europe visiting Mama. Oh, God bless
Oh,
Mama.
nice. Nice.
Ah. Should we show one picture of Mary? Because I got to make the dream one for next week. So, um, look, Mary. Come on.
Say,
So don't worry. You
good to
look
see you.
good. Yep, that's Mary. Yeah, and because I made a new one because it lets me type things in. So I typed in, a woman in a dream in the clouds with mythical animals and all whatever the hell I told the app to do. And at first it came up with crazy things, and I'm like, no, idiot, don't you know what it is? So then I had to write out the different mythical animals, and it still kept putting a horse with me with a unicorn bandana. It wouldn't put a unicorn. I'm like, this app is stupid. But some of them were so gorgeous. The horses were gorgeous anyway, but I wanted a unicorn. And finally, I put Mary's picture in and it gave a unicorn. I'm like, how come she gets a unicorn? I was so mad.
Uh,
I had to wake up. Yeah, no, you had to wake up early, Charlie, but definitely go watch it back. Hysterical. What was that, like the last hour, guys? Uh-oh, we got on top chat again. Let me switch it.
what's that, Astro? Hey, is Derby Jack here?
He was here. Derby was here earlier. We were giving him prayers during the when you were doing the spirit box. I haven't seen him type though.
Oh, okay. Astro says if he's here, he has the blessings from the grove and from the spirits for things to get better.
Ah, that's beautiful. Well, I will
So
let him know. I'll go.
if he's here, the grove and the spirits are sending you blessings. If he's not here, if you guys see him, you can tell him.
Yes, I will. I will go on when I go watch his music video. I think he put one today or yesterday, and I have it on the watch list. So I'll let him know in his comments, and I always let him know we're praying for him. Yeah, like last hour or so. Right. And then we saw sexy Danny because we made you like a young stud. We were doing all sorts. Young stud Danny. And
Astro and Shakara are saying hi, everybody. I guess.
yes, because Mary said hello to them, and so did Evie.
Okay.
So, prayers for Leanne. Yes, sirree. I tried the AI thing. It ended up making me look like somebody beat. Okay. Gotta give it to me. You're not using the right one, Donnie. Go to Photo Lab.
What
Make
are
like a
those red
million
hearts?
bucks.
Christine is saying something and it's got red hearts. I just spoke to Leanne and she cried but said, thank you, Christine. And oh, you're welcome.
Oh, you're very welcome, sweetheart.
I'm not sure what that's about exactly, but you're welcome.
Oh, because you gave the message from Bill that he's gonna watch over Leanne this on the spirit
Oh,
box.
oh,
I
okay.
asked for Bill and they said he's not here yet, and I said, "Can you tell me when he gets there?" And then he got
Okay.
there and he's like, "Yeah, it's Bill." And
Okay.
of course I'm watching over Leanne, and that's what you told us.
Oh, okay.
Danny doesn't
Okay.
remember.
Now I feel like tears of happiness. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
See that? Oh yeah, look at this one, guys. Yeah. I wanted to make Danny a merman. Obviously, the AI does not know what a merman is. But the closest that I got to Danny as a merman. Come on, that's sexy. That's a Facebook photo if I ever seen one. With the muscles in the water. So Donnie, this is Danny's photo I used off of Facebook. You see that? You're using the wrong app. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Well, I'm glad an AI picture of someone that's not me is sexy. That's good.
It's your face. That one looks like you.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
It did. Guys, did it not look like him? You let me know. Oh yeah, if he just passed Luna, he's not gonna come through right away.
Hmm. Someone passing? Yeah. If usually when someone passes, there's 3 days where they kind of go around and visit the people in spirit form at their place. And then from what I understand, they take a few months to learn, the rules to the game that they're on, the new life path, and then they can go visiting. But you have to get accustomed to who they are and what they're doing, and
Yeah,
learn everything all over again, I suppose.
that's right. See? They said it looks like you. It does.
There you go. Well,
It just, you have hair.
yeah, I used to have hair down past my ass at one point.
That's the only difference, really. I mean, it's your face. You know that one's you. Just a little airbrush or just a few less wrinkles, but it's you.
Yeah.
Just like me. I mean, come on. I'm like 10 years younger, you know? But it's all right cuz it's me. I could tell it's me. It looks like me. Although he makes my nose a little nicer, but they usually look like me. You know.
That's why mom visit me in my room. Yeah. The spirits, a lot of times when the spirits pass, like it's like, let's say, for instance, your mom or your grandmother or your dad or your granddad or somebody passed in hospital and you didn't get there in time. That's the number one reason that they come to you is just to let you know that they're okay and they've passed and they love you and there's no, they're not upset that you didn't make it, so you shouldn't torture yourself because you didn't make it, and that's mainly why they go. uh, well, one of the main reasons. I mean, there's lots of other reasons, but they go to, they'll visit a few people that they want to have one last look at or one last act of love that they can do, and they have 72 hours they can do these things, right? And then that's why. Now, people ask me, well, why is it 72 hours or whatever? There's lots of different religions and different beliefs for why 72 to 2 hours. But the one that most people understand or relate to is the when Jesus passed for 72 hours for 3 days, right? There's that 3 days that he was visiting his disciples and doing all this stuff, and then he went to his throne, right? Now, the answer to that is, well, that doesn't say that people can do that. But in one of his teachings, he says, anything that I can do on earth, so can you in the Father's name. So, in other words, if he could visit for 3 days, why can't you? Right?
Mm.
But you do have to, um, you will be told, okay, it's time to come at those 3 days. And if you don't go on that third day, then you can be stuck here until
Then you
you
need
get
to
help
come to my house to get crossed over or go to the grove.
until you can get help to be moved on. So
Right.
that's kind of the basis of how I look at it, just because it's quick and simple. But yeah, so
Oh, Aura's gonna come over there and do the rain dance for you, Banshee, maybe. We'll ask her. Oh, that was Danny too. He slept all day the other day that I was worried. I was like, hey, you didn't call me.
thank you, Mary. Yeah, it's so much easier if it's in large print for me.
Yeah, Doris says, you sexy beast, Danny. Ooh, egg biscuits. That sounds delicious, Doris.
Oh, 4 hour. Oh yeah, I hate those days.
Oh, she showed you that she liked the cemetery. Oh, that's nice of you. My mother picked everything because she had cancer and she knew, like, you know, she wanted to make sure everything was done so we didn't have to do it. So she was buried on top of her uncle, and so there was an extra plot there. So she asked my
Oh
grandmother. My
my
grandmother
God.
said okay, but she did her own flowers. She did her own, like, she picked everything. All I had to do was like pick the poem for like those little cards they give out. Like that was the only thing she had us do. Like she picked everything. 45 Celsius for 2 weeks now. Wow.
Yep, please ask Astro if Juju, they rescue. Oh, my son is frustrating.
Oh,
Oh, we're on it. We're on it. We're on it. Puppies need a good home. That's what I
yeah.
heard.
And I hope the doggy gets along with Pearl. Hmm. No, they do, Doris. They My mom's crossed over, but she comes visits her great grandchild that my daughter has. You know, sh they come
No,
visit. Me.
they can visit. They come for
Yeah,
visits, you know.
yeah.
But they're tethered to where they're supposed to be. I think that's just my opinion, okay? It's not written down in stone, guys, you know. But my opinion is after 3 days they get tethered to where they're supposed to be. And then they learn everything they need to learn and stuff and get used to that existence. And once they've done that, where they can actually take care of themselves, sort of, if they want to go for a visit, why can't they? You know,
Mm.
that's just my opinion. It's not written in stone, and I might be totally ass backwards and wrong, but that's what I believe.
Well, I don't know. I know my mother's crossed over because I asked, and they told me she was, and she came to you. She was, but she comes
Mhm.
back and forth here a lot, and she's probably here more than up there. But like I said, she goes to visit my daughter and the baby, and
Blood ties.
her friends and whatever.
Okay, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna get off of here.
Yeah.
I'm tired, so I'm
Well,
gonna get
we'll
off.
we'll actually all say goodbye. Why don't we all say goodbye, and then I'll put the outro, and then we'll go. Because I have to eat because I didn't eat anything. I got so caught up today, um, that I didn't even eat. So I'm starving. Thank God my son made the baby something.
All
So
right,
yeah.
everybody.
So
Blessings, love, prayers, and respect to all. We'll
yeah.
talk to you there. All right, sweet. Bye bye. Cheerio.
Bye. Cheerio. Good night, everyone. And don't forget Monday's stream, okay? And we'll see you soon. Um,
You're still here? It's over. Go home.